This is our legacy.
This holy grail.
Oh no. Oh fuck. What kind of mark did you leave on the world, man?
A skid mark, bro.
70 hours of dick jokes.
It's about to be 71. Welcome to episode 71 of the Fuckin Eh Podcast. It is 4:33 p.m. Sunday, March 6th, 2022. Welcome, motherfuckers. I am your host, Dave Grohl, and I'm joined by my good friend Tom Morello. We're here to shred on your fucking eardrums for about an hour and some change. I finally
feel like you've given me a respectable name for once.
I thought about that this time. I'm like, I'm not going to be mean.
You know what? I appreciate that. You are a breath of fresh air. Is what you are. I'm a
breath of like congested air right now, to be quite honest.
How you feeling? You've been a little bit stuffy these recent days, huh?
Feeling much better. Yeah. I got some like nasal spray shit from my doctor to clear out my sinuses, and my headaches are starting to help a little bit, so that's good. Feeling better, but
well,
it's not COVID.
We'll take it easy on you this episode.
Not COVID. I tested negative, bro. I am safe. I am good to
You
go.
wouldn't want it for like the fourth time or whatever you're at.
Fuck off. I only once.
I'm kidding. I kid. Dan, Matt, 71 episodes, man. That's not bad. I was going to ask you if you could obscurely name a professional athlete with that jersey number, but I could not for the life of me.
71? You have to be an offensive lineman, and I couldn't remember any fucking offensive lineman ever.
There you go.
The only ones I can tell you their numbers. Do you know what I mean? And it's not 71.
It's like three of them. You see, you're just like every other, just like the game in general. You don't appreciate the big guys. Put in the work.
There's some like angry Bengals. Anthony Munoz was 71. There's some dude like that for sure. Like 100%. There's a Hall of Famer.
I think you vastly overestimate how many people listen to this show. Thank you for joining us again. This is All Games, No Practice. Fucking A, comedy podcasting. And, we're happy to be back. Happy to still be here. I think how you been living? How's the last week? What besides the sickness? What's been filling your time?
Well, when you have a nasal sickness at this time of the year, you're not allowed to leave or do anything, right? So
right,
I've been in my home, just playing a shitload of fucking Elden Ring, bro. That shit is stank.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Stank. It's the best game ever. Like, you open world fans. Oh, it's. I think it's in the conversation. Honestly, like it's that fucking good, dude.
All right. It's coming from a guy who never played Red Dead 2, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But here's the thing. I think if you're not a fan of the Soul series, like you won't fuck
you're
with it at all.
You're like a fucking devout patron to that. So
absolutely. So I admit my bias, but this is their first knock at like an open world where you can go wherever you want, and they fucking blew it out of the park, bro. It's so dank. It is so dank.
We should, I always think we should start spin-off podcasts where we just do things like nerd out and talk football and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, could we just broaden our horizons away from just the wacky news and insane people of the world and just be like, hey, we do sports and nerd stuff now?
We can just talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. I mean,
like your excellent shirt right over there with that kind of blends everything together.
A Grand Theft Auto Los Angeles Rams Super Bowl champion hybrid shirt.
It's like the cover of like San Andreas style, that art, but it's all St. Louis Rams LA Rams players.
Is Aaron Donald riding a BMX bike?
That's so badass. Like I can't even fucking.
By the way,
lie,
I don't know
dude.
if the best part I think is maybe the table here with the cards and chips, the gambling going on. The cards say first round picks on it.
That's excellent.
That's right.
That's fucking right. It's a quality shirt. I have to admit. It's a quality
shirt. Shout out to my man Zorro Rivera on Twitter, who was the one who sent this to me and printed it up. Appreciate it.
I wonder if he makes shirts like that of my team losing. Now
he could.
Let's just get right into it here. I got a question for you, sir. Came across this Reddit post and I had to actually saw it on Twitter. It was a screen cap, but I'm going to read this to you. Yeah. And I need your opinion. Okay. Am I the asshole for getting upset with my best friend's son for giving my son cake?
Okay. One more time. I couldn't keep track of it.
Am I the asshole for getting upset with my best friend's son for giving my son cake?
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So this woman's automatically a fucking witch. Now, let's go here. My son is 8-year-old and has recently attended his friend's 8th birthday party. This friend is my best friend's son. I don't let my son have any or much junk food at all, and usually he brings his own snacks. Brackets, for this incident, it was carrot sticks and ranch, two events that have a lot of sugary foods. Now, this lady's sending her kids with fucking carrots and dip to a birthday party, yo. Automatically, I'm like, time out, lady. Like, this is a birthday party.
There's already a point spread in this story. Yeah.
Exactly, right? Like, now, my best friend bakes a lot and made a special chocolate cake for her son's birthday. When it comes to my son, I don't let him have cake. This is personal preference for his health, not for any allergy reasons, and he's not diabetic or gluten-free. My son knows he isn't allowed to have cake because of the additives. When I told his best friend this at the party, his friend apparently got upset and told him it was good cake, not bad cake like I say, because his mom made it, and it was his birthday cake. My son ate cake, got a sugar rush, and crashed, making him cranky for the rest of the day after we left the party. I told my friend she needs to have some consequences for her son to teach him not to peer pressure other children into eating things that they're not allowed to have. She said because it wasn't an issue of allergy or health, she's sorry that my son was cranky, but she's not going to be punishing her son or talking to him about it on his birthday. She says also to make sure that she'll watch more closely and make sure that her husband does in the future, as well as have a chat with him on another day about respecting food habits. Now, brackets, I love my friend, but historically her and her husband have always said yes to their son and not give him any consequences for anything. Yo, fuck this lady, pointing fingers from the side from a legitimately fine response so far.
Well, this is from Reddit, right? So the basic question is, of course, am I the asshole? Right? This is from the mom who didn't want her son eating cake.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. Then yes. I mean, definitely. But like, why you got to parent so hard? Like, pump the brakes, lady. You got a lot of years ahead of you. You know, this kid still sounds kind of young. Like, man, you really gotta. And the hard years are still ahead of you. Like,
my mom was a hard ass on me when I was the firstborn. Like when I was really young, like she just didn't want to fuck me up. She was scared. So like no additives, like no, I couldn't have like fruit roll-ups and shit like that. But like I had as much fruit as I wanted, yada yada. But when it came to something like a birthday cake, bro, like. The fuck is wrong with you, lady? Let your kid eat some fucking cake. You imagine that? This is the type of kid that, yo, when he grows up, when he's offered some fucking Coke or something like that, he's going to be like, I'm not just doing a line, bro. We're doing the whole fucking bag. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that's what I think. I like, it's going to have the, not only the opposite effect, but the fact that like you're now you put your kid in this scenario where now he has to go navigate the hellfire jungles of socializing as a kid, you know, and like the way groups form and the way people make friendships, like that insanity, but you're like sending him in armed with this, like, I only eat carrots. Like, this kid fucking sucks. We don't hang out with Steve. He's so fucking weird. Like,
it's like a guy we used to that went to my elementary school. We would all go down to the creek. So like our school backed onto like a creek, and you could like go down a hill and go down to it, and you're not allowed to go down there. And we would all go down there, but like he wanted to like hang out with us, but he wouldn't go down there. So he would just stand at the top, like by himself. So if you scaled across the fucking schoolyard, you could see this one guy just standing, looking down the hill the whole time, and none of the kids are around. So the teachers would immediately fucking come over. Like, bro, like I really like you, but like you need to fuck off, dog. Like fuck off with your carrot sticks.
Yeah. I mean,
other thing too is like, yo,
kid up, setting him up
for failure. And like, think of this. Your mom tells you that like, yo, you can't have that shit. It's bad for you. And this kid's your best friend at school is demanding, being like, dude, my mom made this cake. My mom says it's fucking amazing. Try it. And you taste it and you're like, holy fuck, that shit is good.
I've never tasted anything so delicious.
Mother, these fucking carrot sticks, smash. I don't need this shit.
You lied to me. How could you? You told me this was bad.
The best fucking shit I've ever had.
It's like some Shakespearean tragedy shit, man. Yeah, she's the asshole for sure.
Oh,
like ease off your kids, man. You can teach them how, like, it's like moderation, right? Like exactly like you said, because you're right. He's gonna grow up and someone's gonna be like, snort this line. He's gonna be like, fuck yeah.
Let me get some of that. Fuck you, mom.
Exactly. People are so sure of themselves parenting. I mean, neither of us have kids. We don't know. We have no fucking clue. But like, man, people are very, very sure of themselves.
My high school biology teacher was like super, super health conscious, right? So she would like casually tell stuff to the class that she would do with her family and then like think it's normal. And when all of us would be shocked, she'd be like, what? Example, checked her like 14-year-old's shit for blueberries and like to see how well they had dissolved, to see if they were having enough fiber content. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Another example on
Walter
treat night,
White of healthy parenting.
on
man.
quote unquote treat night, they would her and her two sons would split a can of pop. So they'd get a third each and like ration it off into smaller cups. And all I could think was like, yo, your kids are fucked when they move away. They're going to smoke every drug under the sun.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to try everything, bro.
Yeah. Hey, look, it takes a village, they say.
Great
raise
teacher,
these
great
kids,
fucking
but
teacher, but terrible. I don't know, like hover helicopter parent.
Unsure, questionable parenting techniques. I'll tell you who got raised right. Kanye. Watching that, have you partaken in the Jeen-Yuhs?
I have not
Yet?
watched Jeans. Yes, not yet.
I just polished that baby off this week, man.
What'd you think, bro? Give me honest
Three
feedback.
three parts, right? It's not, again, if you haven't seen it, it's made by like one of his like longest time friends, this dude who just happened to like be growing, like his whole come up. Met him when he was like 18. This dude's like a video camcorder everywhere kind of dude.
Oh, now he's his like cam guy. Yeah. Okay.
Well, he was growing up. Like now, obviously, Kanye lives in a different plane of existence. He lives in that the what is it called? The like
Metaverse.
Fucking ascend, not the metaverse. The one that psychedelic people go into all the time.
I
Like
don't
our
know.
boy, that fucking that chemist that I told you about that one time, who like fucking traversed the planes of. The
Oh
universe.
my god, that man was a legend, bro. That guy was a fucking animal.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so the first two parts are just like him being documented by his buddy growing up. It's the come up. It's just like all the dopest music. You're gonna be like bobbing your head, like fucking singing along.
that's the shit I want to see. Yeah, where he's like grinding.
Skip part 3 because part 3 is like literally like admissible in court, certifiable. Guy is fucking out of his mind, dog. Like off his rocker, out of his mind. Like
Really?
he sits in rooms. Like I was like, there's that whole narrative of him being like, well, like they just do this to people like me. They just want to paint us as crazy. And I was like, well, all right, they do that. So sure. Okay, whatever. But like scenes and scenes in the third part where he is just talking endlessly, like in a room full of other people, just spewing words. Oh, this is like they got us on in like psychological chains and shit, and like just like rambling on and on in front of like, dude. There's a scene where he's in like, I don't know, they're in like Belize or something on some beautiful island, and he's like meeting with like 3 stuffy old white real estate guys talking about buying properties and shit, and he's wearing like the Kevlar vest that he wears all the time. He's like rambling on, and there's just these 3 like 48-year-old white guys who are all just like, yeah,
I'm putting up with you to make some money.
Oh, yeah. That's basically the third part, is him just like yelling in rooms full of people. And the only other words you hear in these scenes besides his voice is people going, yeah, oh yeah.
They don't even get a chance to interject, eh?
Yeah, just like wide eyes, like there's 14 other people in this room, and
how much
all
Adderall
silent.
did this guy take? Like, Jesus,
I don't know, dog. He's something else. It's certainly, I'll tell you what, the first 2 parts I was like, this is dope. The third part I was like, yeah, my opinion on him right now really isn't changing at all, I don't think.
So it's just hammering home how you feel about him, eh? I gotta check it out. I'd like to. I mean, especially for the old stuff, like that's probably some badass footage,
Great. Like the making of like Gold Digger and shit, and like
see, that's
slow
sick.
jams with Jamie Foxx, like Jamie Foxx in the studio coming up with the like fucking like Smokey Robinson. Robinson, like shit like that. I'm like, it should have been a 2-part documentary, dog.
Yo, this is for people who are fans of Kanye and who want to see Kanye mentally ill and on display.
Like there should be like a third part like prompt that's like, are you sure you want to watch this third part?
Well, dog, like every day, like more shit comes out with like him and Pete Davidson. Like apparently his new music video. Have you heard of this?
Hey, like buries him alive or something.
Burying him in like claymation. What is this, man? Like
very strange. Yeah,
bizarre. It's like,
you had
bro,
a team full of people help him make that. You realize, right? Like,
yeah, like I know, like Pete's like like it sucks to be in his shoes right now, but like he couldn't have, like the texts that have been put out for Kanye, like screaming him, calling him like a piece of shit. His response couldn't have been much better. He seems like a nice dude. Like I can't even lie. He's like, hey man, listen, like I'm not trying to be your kid's dad there. I understand, like I totally fucking get it, bro. I'm not trying to make you not see your kids or anything.
All he wants to do is fuck Kim Kardashian. I
Just
mean, like,
trying to fuck a Kardashian,
I just
bro.
want to fuck a Kardashian.
Just,
I want
like,
to fucking ride jet skis in Greece. Like, I help. That's all I wanted. I want an island vacation.
Personal trainer died from an overdose after accidentally ingesting a powder with caffeine levels equivalent to up to 200 cups of coffee. Tom Mansfield,
Whoa.
29, bought a 100-gram bag of caffeine powder from Blackburn Distributions, a British sports supplements company. The recommended dose of caffeine powder, which is often used by gym goers to aid their performance, was between 60 to 300 milligrams. Now, the father of two here miscalculated his measurement and scooped up to 5 grams. Mansfield began clutching his chest and complaining that his heart was beating fast. Minutes later, he started foaming at the mouth. A postmortem examination showed Mansfield had caffeine levels of 392 milligrams per liter of blood. A typical coffee product.
Your fucking blood is coffee.
A typical coffee product produces 2 to 4 milligrams per liter. This guy was at 392, meaning that he consumed the equivalent of up to 200 cups. The cause of death was obviously marked as caffeine toxicity.
I mean, his heart had to explode, right? Like,
Basically, dog. Dude, he clenched his chest and started foaming at the mouth. Like, you don't even foam at the mouth at a heart attack. You just like, and you crumple.
this is the dumbest way to die, is misdosing something stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it was like an overdose of, like, you know, but like, I decided to take something just stupid and I took 250 times the amount I should have. It's just like, well,
That's the guy, like, when he, like, fucking, what's his name? The guy that was inventing acid at the time. Fucking accidentally dosed himself like 40 times more. He's like, oh my God.
what happened to the guy who invented acid? He's like a vegetable now. You like, it's like sitting around grinding his teeth all day, like, yeah.
Just fucking
still
out there,
has
man.
not come down from 1968 or whatever it is. Like,
Shit. So I guess the caffeine bag or whatever didn't have like a scoop in it. So the
I think
guy, like,
caffeine is actually a great brand.
Caffeine.
Dog, that's a great brand name. You just came
I
up
like
with.
it. Caffeine.
Continue.
Yo, edit that. Edit
Oh,
that. Edit
fuck,
that. So anyway, it didn't come with a scoop, I guess, for like a serving size portion, right? So this guy had his own scale, which apparently didn't even register up to until it hit 2 grams. And this guy took 5 grams of the shit, but he was supposed to take 60 to 300 milligrams. So this dude way fucking overshot, right? And like just couldn't do basic math. Like if my scale activates, it's like, you have 2 grams of powder here. Like, oh yeah, I need 300 milligrams. Like, fuck, I'm on the high end, by the way.
Yeah, he probably thought like a milligram to a gram was like 100 per. It's like, yeah, it's not what milli means.
No, I was like, nah, fam. Like, you fucked up.
Dog.
You fucked up, man.
No, like, yeah, he's probably like, oh, 4 grams is 400 milligrams. I'm just gonna take a little extra dose. Like,
Dude, his blood was like syrup, like just coffee.
yeah, like that's a vampire's cup of coffee. Is this guy? Just like,
Imagine that, dude.
yeah.
This guy's walking down the street in the Blade universe, and some vampire like grabs him in a nightclub and just bites
It's
him.
like Starbucks.
Like, "Ah!" It's just like jacked. It's like, "Ah."
I think now we're writing the next Blade movie, right? It's the
Yo, it's
caffeine rushed fucking vampire.
It's coming out. I think it's being shot. What the
Oh.
fuck's that guy's name? Mashira Ali. I can't remember. I always fuck his name up.
Yeah, I'm sure you did again. So
I know it's horrible. I'm not even
I know
close.
what you're talking about, but I think I'd fuck it up too, and I'm going to defer. I
Yeah,
abstain.
The guy that played the first character drug dealer in Moonlight, that dude, awesome actor. Also was in True
Wow.
Detective season 2.
Way to narrow it down. Green Book as well. Yeah.
Was in Green Book. Haven't seen
Yeah.
that.
Oscar-winning film. Yeah.
Was it?
Like, yes.
Was it
They won
good?
Best Picture. I never
Really?
actually saw it.
Oh, okay.
You know,
All right, you
I'm
cultured.
continuing.
Sniff your nose at me, you fucking dickhead. I've never seen
Continuing
it.
to put myself on the pedestal here. Now, Girl Scout cookie season is upon us. And young saleswomen are in uniform everywhere, holding court in office boardrooms for an afternoon, manning booths outside the local grocery store, posting cheery video messages on social media, offering door-to-door shipping. You may even have a Girl Scout under your own roof, filling your garage with cases. Filling your garbage with bullshit. It's a wholesome time of year, right? You know, it's a classic pastime. But Girl Scouts and the women who lead their troops and volunteer with them during cookie season say that the organization's tradition of face-to-face sales is increasingly accompanied by customer harassment.
Who harasses the Girl Guides?
From 5-year-old daisies to 16-year-old senior scouts, girls are often forced to bear the brunt of angry tirades from adults who want to lecture them about healthy eating, moan about price hikes, or rant about the group's rumored and false links to Planned Parenthood. Story after story about Girl Scouts being harassed, dog. Like this.
Oh my God.
The article was just like people on Twitter just being like, this one time this woman told me I'm going to become a big fatty and like to lay off the sugar, like a 7-year-old girl. Like,
I'm just trying to sell cookies to get my next badge, yo. I'm so nice to the Girl Guides. People harass them. What the fuck, bro?
How brave of you to be kind to small children. It's a new standard. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, Matt. It's treating children with respect and dignity. Not a boy.
Dignified podophile, bad.
Okay. Parents say their girls have been harassed for a different issue beyond their control. The use of palm oil in the cookies. Widely used in commercial baked goods, the oil is controversial because of its production, leading to deforestation and the disruption of habitats of endangered species. Like, again, you open the door like, are these cookies free trade, you little shit? Like, I don't know. It's just, I have, Nutter Butters and like, I don't like, dude, like,
just screaming at children about their dietary choices and their economical footprint on the world. I love it.
What were we talking about before we started the show, right? About like, you read things on the internet and you're just like, people doing things that there's no upper limit for human beings. There's no like, we have officially done the stupidest thing we can do or the dumbest angry asshole thing we can do and we're done. It's like, there's just
fighting with the Girl Guides. I need a follow-up episode in like 6 months. Like, Girl Guide is assaulted. I hope they aren't, but just for like story's sake.
Dog, like
nobody hurt the Girl Guides, please.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm not advocating for the assault of children.
We're all about the community here at Fucking A, and I think Matt and I stand in agreement that this summer, please don't verbally assault small children who are just trying to sell you cookies. Now, in 2019, Indu Rajan, who leads her daughter's troop in Dublin, Ohio, was working at a cookie booth in front of a local Walgreens when a woman approached to say she wouldn't support the Scouts until they dropped their support of Planned Parenthood. There's some conspiracy that Planned Parenthood is using the Girl Guides to fund the programs. So, of course, therefore, Girl Scout cookies equals abortions. Like,
this must have started as a rumor on 4chan and people bought it. Like, it sounds like
I think you're giving too much credit. Like, those things don't start on 4chan now. They start on like the local Ohio Republican Party page, like, something like that. Like,
oh God,
shit that used to be on 4chan is now just basic politics. Like, it's just run of the mill shit, dog. Like, 4chan dudes grew up and got suits and jobs, started working at media companies. Is basically what's happened.
That's exactly what's happened.
Now there's just a whole new generation of like angsty 18-year-olds on there, but the girls outside this Walgreens apparently had no idea what they were talking about and were too shocked to respond. I'll give me no abortion cookies. Get these fucking abortion cookies out of here. Like,
you don't stop eating these, you're gonna have an abortion at 12.
You're gonna get fat. You're gonna have an abortion. You're destroying the environment. Like, that's a lot to put on a child at once. Like,
oh my God. Yeah. Stick on Twitter, crazy ladies. Like, and I guess probably men too, but I feel like this one's women, isn't it?
No, it's both. There's men too.
It has to be both. Eh?
Dudes with blue jeans and brown belts and tucked in shirts, just delivering lectures.
You listen here, young lady. We show respect for women in the South, but not bitches like you. Just fucking ripping on them, eh? Those poor kids. Those poor fucking kids. I get, like, I walk up to the Subway station, I see they're there. I'm like, do I have cash on me? Like, please tell me I got cash because I'm buying some fucking cookies. Like,
or you could, also just like be, no, thank you.
Like, no, but I like those cookies.
Just turn around like, you know what?
Oh, fuck.
I have got something to say to you, little shits.
See, my problem is like, I'll go up and I'll have a 20 in my pocket. They're like, oh, it's $5 a box. I'm like, oh, so I guess I'm getting 4. Thank you very much.
They should be lecturing you. Is what it sounds
absolutely. Like someone just watching me, just disgusted. Like, oh, You know, there's
Imagine-
palm oil in that, right?
Imagine like a 6-year-old just like, I only have a 20. Oh, I guess I'll take $4 instead. Just putting them down and being like, look, I can sell you these 4 boxes, but I think I need to talk to you about healthy eating habits. You're like getting lectured by a 6-year-old now. You're like,
That's when you flip on them. Like,
whoa.
don't you guys fucking support Planned Parenthood? Get out of here.
oh, I see these have palm oil in them. Stacy, why don't you tell me more? 4 boxes, please. I had a follow up last week. We were talking about the TikTok mom who was spraying her kid and like wetting his hair with the spray bottle until he was like crying and sobbing. And then there was like the child. The video I was trying to talk about was this child psychologist was the guy who like dubbed it over and was like, you're teaching your kid that he's helpless and like his voice doesn't matter and like But she responded to the guy and was like, it's not that serious, dude. Like, all my kids are super happy, super healthy. We're a loving family. And it's like, sure. I mean, yeah, she gave a total, like, she had a response that was a total, like, don't take it so seriously. Like, so.
I mean, we probably shouldn't judge people's entire lives based on one video, but at the same time, one video can be pretty telling to your character. You know what I mean? So it's kind of.
I mean, cynical old man bastard Dan here, but like, isn't there also something to be said about the fact that like, it wasn't like you filmed it and then put it out to the world?
Yes,
like,
that's the biggest thing.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like a prank you played in your house where you're like, okay, maybe I went a little too far. I'll say I'm sorry. But it's like, I filmed it and then broadcast your humiliation to the world.
And everybody pointed and laughed at you. Is that like what a parent is supposed to protect their child from? Is that like the entire person? Like, nah, actually.
Protect. Get them likes. Protect. Get them followers up. It's tough out there, man. We're criticizing the other parents moms a lot, you know?
Yeah, for guys that don't have kids.
That's right. Idiots. It's easy. Stop fucking it up.
I think I'd be a good dad, but I'm also think I'd be like a fucking complete idiot at some shit. So I think everybody is though, right? I think
I think you just described basically every parent ever who's lived in history. So, you know.
Yo, shout out moms. Love you.
Shout out moms.
Shout out your idiocy. No. And your good stuff. A sergeant who has worked for the Fresno Police Department for nearly 20 years has been arrested on suspicion of DUI, drug possession, and robbery. Now, suspicion here is the wrong word. Like the guy got caught. Now, Sergeant Donald Dinnell was arrested after he was involved in a crash in his police cruiser, and a drug test found him positive for fentanyl. Dinnell acquired methamphetamine laced with fentanyl by taking it from a woman in a suspected robbery earlier on the day of his crash. Faces charges for DUI, drug possession, and robbery.
Whoa.
Dinnell remains on paid administrative leave since January 11th. He turned himself in on Tuesday afternoon for the outstanding arrest warrant, and then placed his bond, allowing him to be released. The police department put out a statement basically saying, like, this is formality, but like, we're going to terminate this guy. Now, witness reported the patrol car at about 4:30 p.m. on December 30th. This happened a while ago. Was driving erratically. Eventually, Dinnell's cruiser knocked over a tree and struck a curb in an empty parking lot. So, guy, how do you crash in a parking lot, homie? Like, what are you doing?
You said an empty parking lot.
In an empty parking lot, he knocked over a tree and struck a curb.
This guy was lifted.
Lifted, fam. And then also suppressed at the same time because it was laced with that fentanyl. So my guy was booming and like dropping. He was speedballing in the car, you know?
It's like that DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall Street shit. Just like quaaluding into his car, like
Chris Farley in it out there, you know, he was speedballing. He was going nuts.
That's a deep cut.
Ugh, sorry.
I
Farley.
mean, it would be if we weren't like 3 years old when he died, like, because it's not really our generation. But
I saw
that's a
some
deep
of his
cut. Gen
movies.
X people are going to take that hard, bro.
Hey, what happens when you do speedballs when you're like 300 pounds? Like, it doesn't last long for you.
What happens when you do 900 cups of coffee before you deadlift? Like,
you foam at the mouth and clutch your chest. You write
the
a
only
eulogy.
person being deadlifted was you.
But
Even worse. Even worse. How low can we go at this point in the episode?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think on it. See, there's also there's a lower bar too, right? You can't go too low because then it's like, whoa, bro, you're canceled. You can't say that shit.
Oh, there's undoubtedly a lower bar you can go to, but we toe the line, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't share my disabled children on TikTok for likes like some mothers out there, you know.
That's because you don't believe you're the main character.
No, I'm definitely an NPC out here.
So sorry, what was the conclusion of this gentleman? He was acquitted, did you say?
Oh, he wasn't acquitted at all. He was arrested because he turned himself in on a warrant, and then he placed his bond. So he's been released at the moment, just waiting for trial. But I mean, you're a police officer and you're caught high as fuck. Crashed.
Oh, so sorry, that's why I thought you said acquitted, because you said he was
because he's a police officer.
I was like, yeah, he's a cop, right? He'll be acquitted in 6 months. Well, we'll follow up with this one, I guess. Yeah, I was walking through the park yesterday, and the geese are back here, right? The Canada geese are
oh no,
our national heroes.
They're horrible.
Like, we've all encountered them, and like sometimes they're peaceful, and sometimes, you know, you just dig in your way, and sometimes they're nuts, and sometimes they attack people, and it happens, right? But I'm walking through the park, and like about 30 feet away, I could see like 3 kids, like they must have been like 5 years old, like very small, like, and they're chasing Canada geese around. They're chasing the geese around the park, like arms flailing, yelling, like, and the birds are like fucking like, holy shit, like, like trying to get away. And I was like, that's bold by these children. And then I realized there was like not an adult in the vicinity at all. So it wasn't like they were just like, you know, parents out for a stroll and they were off the path running around, like no adults around. And then I was like, from where I was standing, I suddenly realized, I'm like, these kids are so small that the geese kind of have the size advantage on them.
Like, they can turn around and fucking pull out their razor teeth and
exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, these are 3 children who are outnumbered and pretty much outsized by all these animals, and they're pushing their luck, dog. Like,
can you imagine they pull out their fucking Apple, like iPhone, you know, 13s, they're brand new phones, they're 4 years old, call their mom, Billy, you got attacked by a dinosaur. Like, what like, pardon me?
You're this close to getting stomped. Like,
dog, those fucking teeth on those little fucking murder geese, bro. I'm telling you, the murder chickens are terrifying motherfuckers. You shouldn't challenge them.
Yeah, but these kids didn't know, and there was no adult around to be like, whoa, don't. Yeah, they'll get you. Like, be careful. Like, these kids were very close to learning the hard way. I mean, they're on the wrong turf. You know
what? That's old school parenting, bro. That's old school parenting.
That's true. That's true.
Let your kids go out there in the world and just experience it.
There'd be some old school, again, Gen X people would be hearing that, being like, yeah, that's right. Let them learn. Let them get bit.
Yeah, let them get bit in the fucking face.
Why are they Southern too? What the fuck? I don't know.
I gotta stop. I need to stop. I think it says more about me than it says about them.
Stop Southernizing everybody, will you?
I can't stop.
It just seemed like a questionable. It seemed like a questionable decision.
Yo, you should have like joined in, bro. You should have been like, chase the geese with them. Like, why not?
Open my coat up, be like, I am the biggest bird.
Where are your parents? Like, how to get banned from the park as an adult male. Yeah, you see, here's the problem. You're watching them chase the geese, and someone's gonna watch you and be like, there was a guy watching these kids in the park chase geese.
That's right. I couldn't stop. I had to keep walking. Like,
yeah, you can't like turn your head and just like stare at all. Like, you'll be immediately surrounded by police officers. Bro, like, you can't even, like, a single dad bringing his kid to the park. People are like, whose child is that? Like, where's the mother? Like, what do you mean? I'm the fucking dad. I'm just taking my kid to the park. They're like, okay, I'm just making sure you're not a pedophile. Like, it's
so
bad,
traumatizing, but it's also at the same time, like, I'd be like, challenge me. Like, I can't wait for your face to be plastered everywhere because you fucking thought like I was abducting my own child. Like,
you're gonna plaster the person, like punch him out. You're gonna punch out like an angry mom at a park.
Fuck yeah, cock back, bro. I mean,
she's stepping into my family. I gotta protect him.
Stepping into my fam, lay her out. Now, a few episodes ago, we dove into the 2021 Guinness World Records that were set. The obscure collection of things that the company sends somebody out to
there shouldn't
verify.
Be world records of. That's simply put.
Well, unless you hire one of these people to come give you a plaque, it you know, I mean, it is the record. unless otherwise stated. So when we did that, I did advise you that I only made it halfway through the video to come up with the 20 questions that I had for you, categories, if you will. So I have gone back and completed part
number two. Let's go. Let's go.
Setting the record, the Guinness World Record for most times talking about Guinness World Records on a comedy podcast made in Canada. Not verified, but I dispute anybody who challenges us in that category.
It's a pretty fucking low scoring category. I'm excited though. I want to hear this shit.
This is a low scoring podcast though, as we've discussed before. So it's now remember the rules are simple. I'm going to give you the category and the unit of measurement, and you are going to do your best to get close. There's really no scoring, but
Price is Right rules, right?
Price is Right rules, sure, but I'm really not keeping score. Like always,
All right.
The points are made up and don't matter, all that stuff. So
thanks, Drew.
You're welcome. I want to have a successful media career just like him. Now, are you ready?
I am ready.
20 more. This is basically July through December of last year, the Guinness World Records that were set and verified by our, I guess Planet Earth's official record keepers, really? A beer company.
I was going to say, like, same thing. Like, we have a fucking tire company that tells us where the best restaurants are.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You have a podcast that tells you what the funniest shit that happened in the world last week is.
Fair enough.
Damn right.
Let's get to it. I'm ready.
Okay. Number one. Most Rubik's Cubes solved while underwater. This is one breath, right? This is
one breath?
Single stay underwater. Just like a continuous 8. I'm going to have to double you up. It was 16.
Jesus. What
the way this one was performed, because this is what we got. We kind of got into this last time, right? That every sort of setup kind of played a role in the record, right? Like everybody's got a different way of approaching their records. So this one was done like, I don't know, it looked like the Philippines or something, like in a kitchen in what I could only describe looked like a laundry basket with a clear window on it filled with water. And this dude was just sitting at the bottom of it. Obviously the camera filmed through the window side. And there was just literally like 3 people in the kitchen with him just dropping Rubik's Cubes and then picking the ones that he was done, just handing them off back and forth. So it wasn't like in a swimming pool or a lake. It was like a very contained environment.
The fucking elaborate lengths people go to do the dumbest shit never fails to fucking surprise me, dude.
I think the setup has a lot to do with the way these people break their records, coming up with a good logistical system.
Oh,
like
for
the
sure.
baseball bat shin guy we talked about last time. Having a room full of people just plopping them in and you're running a circuit, man, you knock those motherfuckers out of the park.
Fucking absolutely. Really? Absolutely. Yeah. See, I'm picturing this guy like jumped in his pool. There's a basket at the bottom and he's just like, whoa.
Yeah. Ruthlessly efficient just to have somebody hand you a cube, from right above your shoulder, right? While you're underwater. Efficiency matters.
That's what you need. You need a partner like that.
That's right. It's just like a good podcast host.
Real hydro homies,
That's right. That's right. A couple of real hydro homies here. All right, number 2. Fastest time to solve a Rubik's Cube while free falling in the sky. Jumping out of a plane.
So many like Rubik's Cube category. Like
I don't know, because have you ever known somebody who does Rubik's Cubes? It's like a central part of their personality.
Yeah, you're right. You're fucking right. Yeah, you're actually really right. Okay.
No offense, Rubik's Cubers. You're very impressive, but also like you've conquered the art. Like, isn't there something else you can move on to now?
Move on. Oh no, I got to jump out of a plane and fucking solve it now.
Exactly.
Okay, so fastest time during free fall?
Yes.
I mean, these guys are stupid fast. It's going to be disgusting. I'm not even going to be close, bro. I'm going to say 8 seconds.
Way off. 30.14.
What? I thought these guys were like, what about these speed cubers that saw shit
I don't know.
like...
See, maybe this guy isn't the fastest, but he's the only one willing to do it while falling out of a fucking plane.
Jump out of a fucking plane. Yeah, you're right. I guess we got to go get one of those speed cubers. Be like, listen, I'm going to throw you out of a plane and you're going to have a record.
How do you feel about skydiving? Now imagine he dropped it, jumps out of the plane.
Think of how much like just wasted run. Like that's expensive, yo. Gas, you price of gas, you gotta take a plane up in the fucking air.
Probably cost him like $1,500 to break the record just to get that stupid plaque, right?
I just spent $2,000 to just
To
lose
fail.
the record, to fail.
Not even fail to like it's just like an incomplete run, right? Like you didn't even fail. You just sort of like slipped out of your hands and boom, like shit.
Fuck.
Got us like on the ground, like looking out for it. Like, where is it? It's rocketing down to the ground. Number 3, oldest competitive power lifter.
Oh, easy. Got to give me 91.
98.
Oh, hey, man. Is this guy, do you have the name of this guy?
I have the name of the woman, in fact.
Oh my God.
Edith
Look at
Murway Trainer. I mean, she's a trainer. You train
So
all right.
This woman was built to lift. Yo, congratulations.
Big ups, Edith.
I want to know if she's going to keep going in 2 more years, bro. She needs to be a Hondo.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Like, you'd think like she's lifting dust, like, you know, like 5s on each bar. Like, no, she deadlifted a plate. Like, that's 135. 98 years old. She's picking up 135.
90-year-old woman. She's hitting a plate.
Whew.
All you soy boys out there that are listening to this, that can't fucking get the bar up. You need to get on Edith's
Fucking
level.
Edith is putting you to shame, you string beans. That's my girl right there. Now, again, I'm keeping things categorized for you as we start. So number 4 is the shortest competitive bodybuilder.
Okay, I have to choose my words carefully here.
You will, but I don't know what that has to do with guessing a foot in inches size.
How tall is this person? I would say 3 feet, 5 inches.
Oh! 3 feet 4 inches.
Oh, it's off by an inch. Oh,
So close.
I bet you I bet you on his license though it's 3.5. He gives himself that inch. Fucking hell. I'm just doing the guy a favor, all right, man? Fuck.
Oh my God.
I got
Now,
you, homie.
credit. He was fucking shredded, this guy.
Oh, probably.
I mean, dog, put any of us to shame. This guy was just fucking ripped. I mean,
Pocket
nailed
Hercules.
it. We will allow it. Number 5.
3'4", eh? Okay.
I'm
just envisioning this guy.
Again, like, what's our excuse, right?
Yeah,
98-year-old Edith is power cleaning a bill, and a 3'4" dude's shredded like this. What's our problem?
I know. I'm over here eating expired Santa chocolates. Like,
Maybe a record in there for you as well, my friend. Number 5, the largest collection of lip balms. Now, this is like a 10-year-old girl.
okay. Does she steal them? Like, how does she afford this?
Don't know. It's like the Funko Pop thing. You spent $100,000 on action figures. Like,
oh, this is definitely one of. Okay, so if she's the Guinness World holder, that means she's got a stupid amount. That means that whenever her parents or she wants gifts for Christmas, I guarantee you she wants lip balms.
I'll give you a hint.
All right.
Much like the Funko Pop guy, she has a room for it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So she's rich. Is she white?
I don't recall her ethnicity, but she was a Girl Scout age for sure.
This is gonna be some rich white people shit. Probably a girl
Don't
guide,
believe
yeah.
she was a white girl, actually.
Yeah, okay.
I don't recall, but I
And Edith's a woman, right? Okay. Lip balm amount. I'm gonna go 3,568.
Wow, your radar is pretty good today. 3,388.
Okay, so I'm in the ballpark, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I every time you get within like 10% of it, I think that's a win. If I was
That's a
scoring
hit.
this at all, yeah, we call that a hit. That'd be a you're in the blast radius.
I'm hitting par today. I'm doing all right.
You're doing okay.
That's a
You're
lot
doing
of
that
fucking lip gloss, though, man.
Yeah,
I wonder what her
3,000.
favorite is. What if she has a favorite? How do you have a favorite when you have 3,500 of them?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you really experiment like this. This girl is like barely 10 years old. She hasn't lived enough days in her existence to put one on every day.
It's probably the most 10-year-old shit where like she has 3,500 of them, but only wears 2 of them. You know?
Yeah.
Because their parents are just like extremely frustrated. They're just like, I buy this, and then it just goes on a pile.
You can imagine she walks in like, Mom, I'm out of grape lip balm. You're like, you got 3,000 other ones. Like, I like this one. Like,
My strange addiction in like 20 years.
I got a strange addiction one here for number 6. The most Big Macs eaten in a lifetime.
Oh, it's that guy. It's that like fucking. I've seen him. He's got a bowl cut and gray hair. He eats a Big Mac every fucking day. Total.
Right.
Okay, so I know he eats at least one every day.
Uh-huh.
The guy's been eating them for like 60 fucking years. So 365 times fucking 60.
Oh,
is,
I can't
that's a
wait to
lot.
see. I can't wait to see how your math turns out on this
10.
one.
So like, let's say every 10 years. So that's like 3,650 times 6. So that's like 18, and add a little bit there. Okay. So we're going to say 20. This guy's eating 21,000 Big Macs.
21,000?
21,000.
The answer is 28,788.
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
I didn't account for the days that he ate more than one. Fuck.
28,000. Now, his record, I believe, was tallied by he keeps the cartons, the little cardboard folded things.
What? How do you put
Well, you
those?
flatten them out. They're just like paper. Like they're like
But
thin.
28,000 of them? Dog, you had a whole room
28,000
filled
of
of like,
them.
these are every Big Mac I've
I
ever eaten.
assume he's got a Big Mac room, much like the lip gloss girl and the Funko
I wonder if he's
Pop guy
married.
and all that.
Because like, how would you attract a new mate if you're like, this is my Big Mac room?
I don't want to be mean. But I'm not optimistic. I feel like
I mean, like, he doesn't look, he's not like super overweight or anything. Like, I've seen the guy.
just a standard middle-aged man body.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
real.
Yeah,
Like,
he's got a good metabolism.
looks like he eats a Big Mac a day, but doesn't look like he eats 5 Big Macs a day. You know what I mean?
No, there's my favorite part of the video is included in his part of the overall, records of the year videos. There's some random guy shows up and calls this connoisseur. Let's
We
if
could
you
say he's a
will,
Big Mac connoisseur.
He calls him, quote, a humble servant with a humble appetite for a great sandwich.
See, this is the kind of guy that McDonald's should like really do something for. But then at the same time, you don't want to do too much for him because he's a guaranteed check. Like, he's coming in and paying money regardless. So I might give you some free fries or something, but like, you can't give him free Big Macs because then you just wipe out 28,000.
1,000 Big Macs. I don't think I've eaten 28,000 grains of rice in my lifetime.
No, probably not.
Chico,
yes.
Chico, yes, absolutely. man makes a damn good batch of rice, I will say.
For every meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get my rice cooker going. Now, what's next?
Dog, I'm sorry, but that's an unfathomable amount of fucking Big Macs. 28,000 Big Macs? Him and the coffee guy. This guy's 90% special sauce. Like, fuck. I'm sorry. I just can't get
blood
over
is just
like,
that special Mac mayo. Oh my God.
right before we started the episode, what's our legacy? 70 and counting hours of bad comedy podcasting. But this guy, wow. What kind of legacy do you want to leave?
I think, okay, how much is a Big Mac right now in Canada? Like $6.99?
Yeah, I was gonna say though, you can't because when he started, they were like $1.
For sure. So that's totally changed. And it's American for sure. This guy's definitely American. No way this guy's Canadian.
Yeah.
This guy's American. Like, Team America. You all can claim him.
Course.
So yeah, dude, like, think of the amount of money this guy spent on burgers, bro. Spends like 100 G's on burgers, probably.
I was gonna say, like, if you average over the decades, like $3 a burger, 30,000 burgers, fuck yeah, at least 100 grand. My man. Number 7, fastest 20-meter sprint walking on your hands.
Ooh, 20 meters. 20 meters though.
Yeah.
I think somebody's gonna be like a fucking Sonic out here, and I'm just not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say 9.4 seconds.
Wow, not even close. 4.7.
Oh, what the fuck?
Now, caveat.
Oh, I guess 20 meters is really...
Caveat. The man who broke the record, no lower body period.
But that's unfair. That's not fair.
Wasn't a handstand. It was a person on his hands only. I've duped you. Number 8, longest time in an abdominal plank.
Oh, this guy, probably a legend. This is gonna be like a day or something. I'm gonna go like fucking 13 hours. Some monk.
9 hours, 30 minutes.
9 hours? Okay. I knew it was
And
gonna be a
he's like locked into the position when he's done. Like he literally like two people come in and he's like, I can't move. No, like they have to like detach him from his own body position. It's wild.
Jesus Christ.
9 hours. I can't do 45 seconds.
You need to be a monk, bro. That's like mental more than like physical. Honestly, when you get to that level, his body shut down after an hour for sure. And he was just like freeze.
I was surprised it wasn't just a big puddle of piss below him afterwards. Like,
yeah, you'd think you'd piss yourself after doing that. That's like that's legit strenuous activity. 9 hours of plank.
Maybe he's got the catheter bag and we just didn't see it. You know, that could be, it's always possible.
Colostomy on one side, catheter on the other. He's fine.
That's, yeah.
It's like really a superpower.
It's the world's worst rap line ever.
Yeah, for real, dude. Colostomy on one, catheter on the other. Stayed strapped. Yeah.
There's
like
something about staying strapped. Yeah, there's something going on. Number 9 for fun. Longest ears.
Holy shit.
Number 9, longest ears on a dog. Each. Now this is an each.
Oh, each ear?
So individual ear.
Okay. So like one left and one right, or are you just saying like, okay.
So it's the measurement of one, obviously twice.
Okay.
You don't have to double it. Just give me the one.
I thought you were saying that there was a fucking like there was a left category and a right category. I was like, damn, these guys are bad specific.
Must be an average, I guess, unless it's perfectly symmetrical.
All right, I'm gonna go with. I've seen some freakishly long ones. 13.2 inches.
Wow.
Ding ding.
13.38.
Let's go.
Well
I win
done.
the dog's ear. Cut it off. I'm taking it home.
To be framed and sent to you immediately.
That's a long ass fucking ear.
Shouldn't we clone that dog?
Yeah, for
Shouldn't we
real.
be calling up that company and being like, I got the Guinness record for biggest ears right here.
Why doesn't he have an
Give me a
Instagram?
discount.
Like, yo, like
Probably does.
yeah, he probably does.
Probably does. I just feel like that's a good brand collab. Like if I was the owner, I'd go to that cloning company and be like, yo,
What if they
let's link
cloned
up.
him? What if they cloned him and his ears weren't as long?
You fucking ask
Sue
for your
them?
money back. Yeah.
I'd love that. I'd love that legal battle.
Like put him into the fryer. I don't want him. He doesn't have the same ears.
Yeah, you like instantly don't love him. You're like, you fucking piece of shit.
Not the same. It's not a record setter. Number 10, most cereal boxes toppled in a domino fashion.
This guy's out in a schoolyard somewhere with like a fucking 8 pallets of crude Cheerios.
You're right. This was a school thing.
Okay. It's the most number of boxes in total. Okay.
Boxes, yeah.
408.
Jesus Christ. 6,391.
Bro, what?
It like goes around the school. Like it's like clearly one of those like, you know, things you do when you're growing up in elementary school where like the whole community gets their cereal boxes together and then they like do it for fundraising. It's like something like that.
Yeah, but like think of all the grocery stores. They got a lot of fucking 6,000.
Maybe they've been saving up. Maybe they live in one of those. Maybe they live like down the street from the Kellogg's factory. I
love
know.
cereal. I want to move to this place. That's a lot of cereal. Yo, think of the variety.
It was probably like 6,000 boxes of Cheerios or something like that.
That's a lot of fucking Cheerios, bro.
Well, it's so much gluten. Oh my God. Number 11, largest collection of soft drink cans of the same brand.
Like why? Why?
Again, he's got a room.
Of course he does. Is it Coke? Do you know? Does it say?
It is.
It's
You are
Coke.
correct. It is Coke.
It just cans though.
Cans of Coke.
Oh,
I was
this
going to
guy-
give you a bonus, by the way. There you go. Nice.
Fucking 7,000. Like I no idea, man.
11,300.
Why? Why do you have 11,000 cans of Coke?
Because it's a solid alternative to ever getting laid, I guess.
Like, like at least drink it. Like
I couldn't figure that out from the video, whether or not they had been drank, in which case 11,000 cans of Coke. I mean, that guy versus 28,000 Big Mac guy in a
No,
physical assessment.
Here's the thing. Big Mac guy can fold up his fucking boxes and put them in a goddamn little like filing cabinet or something and have a room.
Sure. Yeah.
Coke can guy, if he drinks them and just keeps them and doesn't crush them and has like old stale cans of Coke, do you wash them out first? Like make a tower?
Yeah, I had follow-up questions about him, but I couldn't get them answered.
Somebody call like those fucking like TLC show
Can we call the guy? Dude, do you drink them? And then also, do you wash them before you store them? I have to know, please.
Yo, like somebody alert TLC. This guy needs help.
You know, why you gotta hate? Why you gotta like yuck someone else's yum, bro? Like,
because their yum is 11,000 cans of Coke. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing?
This one, number 12. Fastest time to put 6 eggs into egg cups using your feet while in a contorted chest stand. Again, do you need that one more time?
What the fuck is a contorted chest stand?
Okay, contorted chest stand is that gymnast shit where you like lay kind of on your chest like this, but your feet come back over your shoulders. Like
so you're holding on your hands, and then you're
kind of on your hands in your chest,
your feet are scorpioning
on the
over
floor,
your neck,
and your feet are going back over your own back, and then sitting next to your head again. That's a contorted chest stand. And then she's using her feet to pick up eggs and put them in egg cups.
Okay, the fastest time is whatever she can do. Because like, ain't nobody doing this shit, bro.
Thin competition is what you're saying.
So right? 6. So you gotta take them out of the carton and put them in a cup. Okay, this girl's probably
not out of a carton. Not out of a carton. They are sitting next to the cups.
Okay,
just a solid surface. Literally just to pick them up, drop them in.
11 seconds.
11.08.
I need
if we did this, dude, if we do this all the time, you're gonna be nailing them dead on.
I'm gonna like comprehend the like how freakish these people are and be able to like compensate. Like, yo, give me a badge of honor.
You got some beautiful mind shit going on over there now.
Thank you.
Number 13 is smallest rideable bicycle. It's measured in inches. Smallest rideable bicycle.
Okay.
You have no chance.
8.4 inches.
3.3.
How?
Dog, it is quite literally that episode of The Simpsons where Krusty and Homer ride the tiny bikes.
But 3 inches, bro.
It's a real life version of that. It is a grown man who is literally pretty much holding like something between his shoes and pedaling, and he's going. He's moving.
I'm amazed.
It's hard to imagine.
I'm honestly amazed, bro. I thought like just like strength of like pedal and shit would have to be a little bit bigger, but it would still be small. 3 and some inches?
3.3 inches. So fellas, don't worry. There is always a bicycle can always be ridden. Number 14. This is an absolute 2021 record right here, but the fastest time to apply 10 surgical masks.
Like one on top of each other?
Yeah, literally just one at a time on top of each other.
There's some this guy, since this is small enough that you could practice this a lot, there's going to be a dude that's like wicked fucking good at this. 10 of them, 4.8 seconds.
6.19.
Damn.
Now, two things. Credit. One, I mean, he clearly saw an opportunity in the world we were living in last year and was like, I could break that record. It's just like him at his breakfast table, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think
like you can easily practice this one.
Yeah, you could do it right now. You got 10 of them in your house, put them on the table, get your girl to film you.
Fucking hundreds.
If any of our listeners want to take a shot at that one, because A, I know all of you have the resources, clearly, because we all have masks everywhere, and B, it's easy to film. Do it. Time yourself and do it, and let's find this motherfucker and let's get one fucking A world record.
That's cool.
So I think that's of you. Well, 7 minus you listening back for editing purposes. So all 7 of you.
Yeah, but I listen before it gets launched. I don't know if I count.
I don't know if that. Yeah, well, they all count. You all count. Number 15. Most consecutive cars jumped over with a pogo stick.
Like in one jump?
Not in one jump. Like goes over one, over another.
Okay.
Another.
14.
You're gonna be so disappointed by this. 5.
Oh.
And Blake Griffin style. It's over the hoods.
Oh, loser.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah. I was disappointed by that. That's not fair. I threw you for a loop on that.
That's fine. We need to get some more like Arnold motherfuckers out on pogo sticks. Be like, yo.
Well, I think there's got to be pogo stick people out there who would be like, I could beat that. Like, I could easily beat that.
If I dedicate some time, I can hit 6. I know I can.
Get a bunch of rust buckets, just like put a bunch of like 94 Dodge Neons, in a row. Like, fucking clear those motherfuckers easily. God, go get it. Number 16. Fastest time to pull a car 50 meters while walking on hands. This was a regular.
While walking on your hands,
like doing a handstand. I'm not tricking you like the last one. This was a regular handstand. 50 meters.
Do you have like a car attached to his belt, like on a like a rope? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 50 meters.
He was not both using his hands and walking on his hands.
Anyway, this guy's a legend. Okay. 26.4 seconds.
Wow. Too much credit. A minute 13.
Oh, he's a bitch.
50 meters and he's pulling a car upside down.
Weak. Usain Bolt covers that in like 4 seconds.
Doug, the sheer like roar of joy the guy lets out as he does it too is just incredible. Like he just like literally flips back over and it's like, yeah! Like,
I'm a fucking superhero.
Again, like we haven't achieved shit, have we? Number 17. The fastest time to eat a banana with no hands.
I've never attempted this, so I wouldn't know.
But this is another one you could try at home.
I definitely will not try that at home and film it. Here's Matt eating a banana without his hands and filming it. Yeah, that goes
okay,
over real well.
Wait. I gotta give you one context clue because I think it's only fair. Yes, this person had to open it as well. It was not pre-opened from straight banana
chew it, or is he just like throw it
swallow to clean full mouth?
Should have ate the peel as well. Okay.
There's your record. There's your breakable record right there.
With the peel, with brackets. Yeah. It's like the time difference is like 7 minutes. Bracket with peel. I'm going to say, how long? Okay, but I'm trying to eat fast, but I got my hands. Okay, I'm going to give this guy similar time as the other dude. I'm going to say 27 seconds.
Oh, 20.33.
Oh, damn. Fast. You got to peel it too.
Now, the girl who did it, she peeled it quick. So she clearly had worked on the technique because she literally kind of like grabbed the top with her teeth and was like, and like popped the top off. And then like she did a quick pop off the top and then peeled it once down and then just dove right into that shit. Okay. 20 seconds. Here's the thing. Last time in part 1 when we did this, do you remember the Capri Sun?
Yes.
Fastest Capri Sun? Same girl. What? Same girl. So she's in the list twice.
Yo, this bitch is a superstar.
I mean, her boyfriend is in the background be like, come on, let's go. Yeah, come on. Yeah. So like, I mean.
That guy's my hero. That guy's my fucking hero. Like, you gotta cheer your partners on, bro.
That's true.
Her dream is
girlfriend is now the world's fastest banana eater. So congratulations on that too.
Yeah, good lucky guy. What do
you
mean?
That's what I mean. I mean, lucky, but now you broadcasted it to the world. So
like, yo, your girl, she's like a world champion sucker, eh? She's like, buddy. She'll down a Capri Sun in 15 seconds.
World
with the straw.
Record banana eater. But you know what? No fame is bad.
What's her name?
Really.
Did you have her name?
No, I unfortunately did not write that down.
That sucks.
Why do you want to know? I mean,
does she have an Instagram?
Matt's just like, I got to go out for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
Number 18. Longest nose. Biggest schnoz.
Pre-surgery?
Just regular old honkers. I mean.
Okay, so this is from like your facial bone, like
it's
to
from,
the tip of your
it's
nose?
From
the
like,
top of your bridge of your nose.
Like the bridge to the tip.
Oh, so was someone having a crook nose increase the distance then? Right?
I mean, this thing's...
This is a schnoz.
Yeah, this is a schnoz, all right. It's a big one.
Shit, I'm
just you ballparking the size is going to be great.
Like, I'm not going to be like 3 feet. Like, of course not.
The fingernail people.
Like a foot. Is a foot too crazy? I'm thinking if it's crooked.
Keep in mind, a foot is like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
humans.
So like, I'm saying like 9 inches.
9 inches. Record is 3.46 inches.
That's it.
9 inches.
Dog, I'm
It's
thinking
like this coat. This is like this fucking iced tea can.
Well, what if he's got like a deformity and it, you know what I'm saying? And it has
No, it was reasonable. I think this was not medical, horrible medical condition assisted. To be fair.
Oh,
But
then I would have said like 4.
The video of it is mostly little clips of him smelling stuff. That was like how they introduced him. It's like him smelling flowers.
This guy has a fan club. I guarantee you, bro. This guy has an OnlyFans for sure. Just him smelling.
I'm not. I just personalized smell videos.
People like like, what do you want me to smell today?
Can I get you smelling freshly picked flowers? Yeah. Pay you extra for that.
Yeah, think of the range of that, bro. He'd be like, call me a fucking little bitch.
You're a little bitch.
It smells like bitch in here.
Take off. Number 19, largest Nerf gun.
Oh, it's going to be a cannon, bro. I'm saying like 3 feet, 6 inches.
Oh, you have vastly underestimated the size of this thing.
Excellent. I'm happy about that.
You want to take another swing just for fun?
7 feet, 5 inches.
You're still nowhere near 12 feet, 6 inches.
12 feet?
This thing, okay, in the video, this thing is literally destroying objects.
Oh, it's like an engineer dad that made this or something.
Dude, like he like obliterates solid objects into dust with this thing.
What a fucking weapon, dude. Yo, kids, you want to play Nerf Wars?
Like, yeah, you
murder your children.
You'd literally splatter someone's brain like an egg if you shot them with this thing. Like it's an actual murder weapon.
It's amazing.
If it can destroy a plate, like I have a new idea for how we can execute people on death row. The 12
giant Nerf guns. Just put like a blade on the end of it. You're like, just shoot him with this, son.
How would you like to go? I'm gonna pick giant Nerf gun. That sounds like the best one. Like
yeah, your victim gets to pull the trigger.
Oh, careful now. You're too innovative with these ideas. All right, number 20, the finale, the last one. Now, of course, because the video is set up chronologically, number 20 had to be something Christmas themed. So this record is for the most baubles, Christmas ornaments, in a beard. Now, these are small ones.
Okay.
Small. So not like the big, traditional ornament size. These are like little wee baubles.
48.
I'm going to give you another mulligan on this one. You really got to expand your imagination here.
Oh, so it's like I'm way under?
Significantly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I was way over. Okay then. 117.
Now, I'm just going to have mercy on you. 542.
How do you put that many in your beard?
It's a big beard, first of all. It's big, but not unreasonable. Like we're talking like upper rib cage length beard, and they're very small.
500 Christmas. Okay. All right. How long would that take how bad would that suck to get out? Are they hooks? Are they tied in? I know you don't know this, but I'm wondering. Just thinking out loud.
I mean, you're a world record holder.
Imagine you had to shave your beard off though, because you couldn't get them out.
Fuck it. You might as well. Right?
No, I'd be devastated.
I've been growing this thing for 20 years.
And I'm at the top of my game and I had to cut it off. Fuck.
Yeah, but there are worse reasons to cut off a beard. I just set a world record for something beard affiliated. Fuck yeah. I'm quitting on top. The rest of you keep your dirty, smelly, unfucking clean,
That's a big ass fucking beard, man. 500 of them. Holy shit.
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
I don't even put 500 on my tree. Like fucking like 30.
But like Rockefeller Plaza's tree, I think has 500 baubles on them. So
Jesus Christ.
It's impressive, isn't it? I mean, the kinds of things that people actually put their minds to and do.
And fucking call someone up to be like, please verify that I'm the best in the fucking world.
And then some person flies out to meet them. Some person with a clipboard and a stopwatch or a clicker or something, just being like, okay, yeah, let's see what you can do.
Do it again.
Amazing.
That is fucking incredible.
And what else is amazing is this has been the 71st episode of the Fuckin Eh Podcast. I'm Dan. He is Matt. Thank you for joining us. come back again for another one. Tell a friend, share the love for this organic, homegrown comedy podcasting endeavor that
Peep the socials. Check us out.
Peep the socials. You won't find anything because I've done a very bad job with that lately, but they are there.
That's okay. I can't point fingers.
Now, again, make sure, if you like the show, make sure you subscribe to the show. Tell a friend, as always. Sharing the love is pretty much the only support we really ask for. And if you do want to find us on the socials, Twitter and Instagram, the handle is at Fuckin Eh Podcast, FUCKINEH Podcast. Email us, fnehpodcast@gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns, videos of you breaking that mask record, because I'm telling you, somebody can do that.
Somebody can do that. That's breakable.
I mean, they are on the table, like mask, inward mask facing. Like all he's got to do is literally just pick them up and loop them over his ears. 10, you can do 5 seconds. Someone can do that. I know you can arrange the logistics in a way to beat that record.
Easily.
I think you should.
I think that's beatable. I think that's trainable and beatable and practicable.
We challenge you. And if you do, please email us. If you also like to prefer to take in your podcast on YouTube, you can find Fuckin' Eh on YouTube now as well. Every episode is uploaded without the music, of course, because YouTube is mean. And
cancel us.
Exactly. And we also have show notes now for every episode. It's just a short blurb and a collection of links to the things we talk to, the news articles that we have, random stuff that comes up. Those are going up on the, nice little nestled part of the internet for the web for the show. Go to Disinformed.ca and find Fuckin' Eh, or Disinformed.ca/Fuckin Eh, FUCKINEH, to find the show notes for every episode and links to the shit we talk about. You want to read the articles, you want to, learn more about the very intelligent things we speak about on every episode, you can find that there every week now. So check that out as well if you're enthusiastic.
Parting words?
Me? Don't put it on me.
Yeah, you got to keep going, bro. Keep going.
No, I've done my parting words. You share the wisdom.
But the Olympics are over now. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm kidding.
I don't know what else is going on at 4 a.m.
Yeah, fair enough. Eat breakfast for dinner, people. I'm about to do it. I'm going to eat some Eggs Benedict and I'm going to fucking rock them shits. It is the best meal that can be eaten at any time. Drunk after the bar, morning when you wake up, for dinner instead, for a late brunch, you name it. It's delicious.
Most people in our generation just don't eat breakfast. So we're missing out on quality breakfast food all the time. So treat yourself. Treat yourself with a little bit of delicious,
little hollandaise. You know what I'm saying? Spice it up.
Had me some French toast last night for dinner with some bacon. God damn.
Oh, classic, my friend. Now, with that being said, take it easy, my brother. Adios,
well, my friend.
For another episode.
Folks. Come back for episode 72. Music in. Idiots out.
Bye-bye.
Fade. Roll up.
Do you think it's okay that I